Hello, it's Shireen, and I just wanted to touch base. I haven't been doing my 1,001 things. I haven't been doing a new thing every day for about a week and a half, maybe. I lost steam after I got back from California. I think the last thing I did that was new was I played Monopoly with my parents, which was very fun. And then the next day I was just wiped out, and I just didn't have the inspiration to get up and do even the most basic new thing. And then entropy happened. And if you know about entropy, it essentially just, it gathers speed, and, before you know it, you're a week and a half later and you haven't, kept up with the challenge. Now, the good thing about this particular challenge that I'm doing is that there is wiggle room for this, because to do 1,001 new things in 1,001 days, which is sort of my mantra, it doesn't necessarily equate to doing one thing per day. That's been sort of what I've been striving for, just for the sake of not being weighed down with all these things to do, and getting sort of bogged down with having to do several new things in a day, which is where I'm kind of at now. That doesn't mean that I can't catch up and get back on track. And that's my intention, is to do that. And this video is sort of the first part of that, is talking about it. But, this is part of the problems, part of the issues that I'm trying to work through with this project. So like, why am I trying to do this? Well, I have a tendency to let myself get bogged down in just not doing anything. Like, I will have ideas, so many ideas of what to do, and I'll wind up not doing anything towards them. So this challenge is part of that. There are a lot of things that I've wanted to do, and I've wanted to just try even, and I've already made a dent in that. There's just these random things that I've wanted to try. I've wanted to try making a little battery powered wire spinning thing, a bipolar motor. I don't know. But these like little science experiments that I never did when I was a kid, and I want to try and do. And there are, of course, bigger goals that I want to accomplish. I want to do things that are going to take several days to do. So one of my bigger challenges is accomplishing those tasks. For instance, say, being able to do the splits is on my list. Well, this is going to take months, probably, or longer, of regular, stretching and working towards this goal to accomplish. And so how do I work those longer goals into this challenge I faced for myself? So this is some of the things I'm thinking about and dealing with. For instance, I had set a challenge for myself to do 30 days, writing 20 minutes a day on my blog. And I got about halfway done with it. And then I pooped out because I kept putting it off to the end of the day. And then I would get to the end of the day and I would sit in front of my computer and I'd be like, I have nothing to say. I have no thoughts in my head, which is, I'm thinking all the time. We're always thinking. There's always thoughts. There's always things to talk about. But I get so wrapped up in wanting to write something interesting, perhaps, or write something exciting or insightful, and it just ends up going down the tubes and I lose steam. So figuring out how to do these things, that's a challenge in itself. And so I've gone several, over a week now, week and 3-4 days, 5 days. Oh my God. Without doing a new thing. And I'm trying to get back on track now. And this video is part of that. But so it's just a quick note to anyone who's interested that I haven't given up on this. I plan on continuing this, and I plan on catching up with all the days that I have missed doing them. And this will probably happen again in the next 2 or so years as I do this, but hopefully should I miss a day in the future, I will be able to make it up more quickly and get back on track, and not let a week and a half go by without doing anything new. So, okay, that's all I have to say. Hopefully you will see me post things, mostly on Instagram, sometimes on YouTube.